You feel that? The earth moving under your feet, the sky tumbling? It's the return of the dinosaurs.
This bucket's moving fast too, man.
When you're out at the full boot point doing a 360, say, she's moving over 100 kilometers an hour.
Holy cow.
Giant earth movers, as big as a supermarket, and able to dig your pool in one scoop. What it is about heavy equipment, I'm not too sure.
But it seems to be a fascination that begins in diapers. And the biggest of the big are the giant earth movers. Wow, that was...
Oh, come on. Behemoths, mammoth-sized, they are the largest machines on land, both respected and reviled for what they can do. I know the feeling, actually. They build, they demolish, but more often than not, they mine. Whatever.
Woo! Dude, your scoop is cold.
Minerals like gold, copper, and coal are found underground in seams covered in dirt or overburden. It can be more than 100 feet thick, and there are really only two ways of getting at it. Option number one, drill, blast, and shovel the coal out and move it up through an elevator. Very dirty, very dangerous. Option number two, strip mining. Moving all the dirt off the top to get at the good stuff. Not popular with environmentalists, but miners' wives choose it 2 to 1. This kind of heavy-duty dirt removal requires a fleet of amped-up machines. Construction equipment like graders, dozers, and trucks, all on the juice. Talk about pumped up. An average mining truck stands about 20 feet tall. That is 3.5 times the height of your average Joe. Hence the ladder.
They're so large that they would take larger than a 4-lane highway to be able to travel. Tires, even used ones, are expensive, but new maybe as much as over $100,000 each. That would be $600,000, 6 tires per truck. Top to bottom, the two machines that makes our mine make or break are our two large-sized drag lines, the 8200 drag line and the 8750 drag line. Big diggers of the stars.
Move over, big diggers. There's a new star in town.
Hey, I'm here to drive the digger.
You want to see Ross?
Okay. Ross! Oh, hey, man.
Morning, Jeff.
Morning.
We're here for your safety orientation here. Welcome to Genesee. So this basically is telling you you got to have a level 1 orientation with the...
Wait a sec. You can't discriminate based on my orientation.
If you don't have an orientation,
Well, I have
we're
an
gonna
orientation.
discriminate.
I just don't know if that's up for discussion.
Hours of work, so you're not allowed to be here for more than 12 hours unless we ask you to, which the way it's going right now, I don't think we will be asking you to. No illegal drugs. Don't do illegal drugs when you're off duty if it's going to affect your performance on duty.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Am I going underground?
No, our roof is the sky here, so you're good. You're
Okay, good. Claustrophobic and agoraphobic too.
good. Okay, there you go.
It's nice. All right, let's go do the digger.
All giant diggers come from the steam shovel. Invented in 1835 and driven by railroad construction, their simple mechanics were revolutionary. Never did they enjoy a shinier moment than in the largest excavation project of the early 20th century, the Panama Canal. 102 shovels participated in the decade-long dig, removing 225 million cubic yards of dirt. That's a lot. Dig, hoist, swing. Dig, hoist, swing. Shovels were found anywhere earth had to be moved in massive quantities. The thing is, shovels sit at the bottom of the pit. Can be wet, can be unstable, can be trouble. Enter the drag line, the shovel's cousin. It also dig, hoist, swings, but it does it from a different position, from above. Many say a better position. And it has other superpowers. But we'll get to that later.
This is the Bucyrus Class 24 dragline. It's steam-powered. It was built in 1917. This dragline is unique. First of all, it's the oldest in existence anywhere in the world. And it's the only example of a dragline that is propelled by skids and rollers. The dragline propels itself by dragging the bucket into the ground and just simply pulling itself along. This bucket looks quite large. It's a 4 cubic yard capacity bucket, but in actual fact it's very small by today's standards. This dragline houses 4 separate steam engines. It has a large boiler in the back of the house, and it was used for mining coal. So the obvious fuel for the steam engine was the coal it was mining, and that's how it was so efficient. The machines are so interesting to me because they really produce a lot of benefits to our present way of life. And when you think about it, everything we need today is either grown on the land or it's mined. And people sometimes forget how important they are. And when it comes to mining millions of tons of coal, that's a tremendous job. It's so huge that you need the biggest machines that we've been able to construct.
Wow, man.
Okay, Jeff, we'll climb up that hill over there and we'll take a look at the drag line.
Okay. Slow down, Ross. Holy cow, Ross. Look at that thing, man.
It's big.
It's like a moving building.
Yeah, what you got there is it's about 15 million pound machine. Basically, if you think of look at the boom there, the boom is the part sticking straight out of the house. That boom is 429 feet long. The tub is 25 meters in diameter. So if you think about the reach of the machine is from the center of the tub to the end of the boom is 117 meters. It could sit in the end zone of a football field, dig out the other end zone, and throw the dirt past the bleachers. And you'd be looking at a machine that would poke out over top of the bleachers in a CFL football field. It's 20 stories tall. So that right there is about 10 highway gravel trucks in that bucket.
Coming our way.
Big and expensive. Your cheapest model will run you in the tens of millions, and top of the line can be over 100.
So where are you taking me now, Ross? Where are we off to?
We'll go right down onto the bench. The bench is the area that the dragline works off of. We'll get up on the machine and we'll talk to the operator and the oiler.
Nice. Giant earth movers got bigger and badder in the 1950s when mass consumption and highway building reached new levels. 20 years later, there was another significant turning point, the Arab oil embargo of the early 70s. Running scared, the US stepped up oil and mineral exploration at home and in turn built a mass of the most gargantuan machines the world had ever seen.
Randy Brighton, man, good to see another maritime route here.
Thanks.
So you're the oiler on this thing.
I'm the oiler, yes.
What's that mean?
Well, it's a kind of an old term. It means I'm the assistant operator. I help move the drag line around when it needs to be moved, give the operator a break when he's going to have a lunch
Or a pee.
or a pee.
So it's just the two of you up there in this thing, huh?
Yeah,
You could put everyone in Maitland in there.
pretty well everyone in Maitland. Yeah.
You know, you could have a family reunion in there.
Everybody's wondering where's Maitland.
Yeah. Maitland's in Nova Scotia. It's God's country.
Yeah.
This thing's going 24/7, yeah?
It goes 24/7. It stops very little. And then when we have to move, then there's the cable to deal with. We have to line that up. And
This,
that's right. That's
the
power.
plug.
The plug, yeah.
Because this thing, as strange as it may seem, is electrical, right? It's like an electric lawnmower. It's
That's
plugged
electric. Yes, it is. Yeah.
in. Whose house is that plugged into?
Not mine, that's for sure.
Is it heavy?
It's heavy. It's
Can I
very
lift it
heavy.
up?
No, you're not supposed to actually touch it.
Why is that? You could get shocked?
Well, yeah, it'd be the shock of your life, I think.
Yeah?
Probably
How
if
many
you did
volts?
happen to. It's 75,000.
Can I ask you this, Randy? What do you call it?
Oh, it doesn't have it. It's the 8750 dragline.
You guys didn't name it?
We didn't, no. You can name it if you want.
Yeah?
Go right ahead.
I got a name for it, I think.
All right.
I think honeysuckle.
Okay, you go with that.
I think
Honeysuckle it is, yeah.
Maybe honeysuckle too.
Yeah.
How's that roll off the tongue?
That sounds great.
Can we take a walk around honeysuckle
Sure we
too?
can.
Wow, that's a heavy door. This is like a traveling warehouse.
The house is about the same size as a high school gymnasium. These are the ropes that do the heavy lifting. They cost 200 G's to replace. And these are the 42 electric motors that move the ropes. Now, electricity is the only energy source that will allow you to pick up 525 tons of dirt, hit full speed in a second and a half, and reverse just as quickly, all with the simple move of a joystick.
That's so amazing, man.
Yes, sir, Honeysuckle 2 is a good size, but her ponderous proportions are sort of standard at the modern mine. Average, ordinary. The largest and most infamous dragline was built in 1969. When you're this big, they call you Big Muskie. With a 220 cubic yard bucket the size of a 12-car garage, Big Muskie still holds the record as the world's largest mobile dragline ever built. Yeah, that's right. She walked. The dragline stands on a large cylindrical base called the tub. It swivels on this tub as it works. To move, it uses a rotating camshaft to lift the tub and slide the base forward. The tilting action breaks ground suction, making moving the gargantuan giant a little easier. To complete the step, the cams continue to rotate. Not entirely graceful, they're sort of like mammoth octogenarian moonwalking robots. The birthplace of Muskie and many other marvels is Bucyrus International in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Home of big things, brews and otherwise.
This is the ballast box. This is the bucket. This is the bowl.
Bucyrus is the granddaddy of the giant earth mover business. They helped dig the railroads west and were on site for every major blow-up this century.
At this facility, the machines for the Panama Canal were built. Each piece, each machine is built one at a time. We take each machine from flat steel, do the burning of that steel here, and take it right on through welding and machining, and hopefully have it matched up well enough where it goes together very easily in the field.
Right now I'm cutting teeth on what we call our rack segments. There's anywhere from 12 to maybe 16 that will make an entire tier. To remove as much material as we can before we finish. Then once we finish, then we got to hold the finish, the size, all your tolerances.
It's a hoist drum for a 495 shovel. And what it does is pull the bucket up and down, and the ropes get cut in there later, and kind of like that one right back there.
A shovel typically has about a 15-year life, and a dragline will have up to a 40-year life. And 1% of a reliability can be worth millions to a customer in a year.
Bucyrus and its only other competitor in the world, P&H, are busier than ever. The reason? An explosion in global commodities markets being pushed by expanding economies in India and China. The masses must be fed.
So it's the demand that's requiring us to pretty much triple our manufacturing capability for our machines. And believe it or not, as large as draglines are, it is the cheapest way to move dirt there is. It's actually pennies per ton to move material with one of those machines.
Holy cow. Kevin, How you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Jeff, I'll wait to shake your hand.
Yeah,
I
I'll
gotta
shake it a
get
little
this thing
later
down.
on.
Wow, this is amazing up here, man.
She's a big machine.
Yeah, they had me up top there to give me some idea of the size of this, but I think this is a pretty damn good view too. It's how do you keep focus, man? Because it's slightly hypnotic to me. This big silver bucket swinging back and forth.
Well, you do have to concentrate because you have to kind of watch all your movements and where everything is setting up. So that way you learn how to run her smooth and takes all the jar out of her.
Yeah, that would have quite a bit of jar, huh, when you get out to the end there.
Well, she's 11,000 horsepower per function in your hoist, swing and drag. So that's a fair amount of power to lift that bucket full of coal.
That bucket's moving fast too, man.
Well, in a little swing like this, she's probably doing maybe 60 kilometers an hour. But when you're out at the full boot point doing a 360, say, she's moving over 100 kilometers an hour.
Holy cow. And how long have you been doing this?
Me, I've been this for about 4 years up on this drag line.
And how long are the shifts? 12-hour shifts? Is
They're
that
12-hour shifts. Yeah, you work from 7 to 7. 4 days on and 4 days off. And then you come back and you do a 4-day night shift.
Good schedule?
It's not bad. Night shifts age you a little bit, but it's not bad.
Do they?
Yeah, a little bit. You do get used to them.
So how do you train for this kind of machine? How do you learn?
Well, you basically start on smaller equipment. Like if you would say run a hoe, a backhoe or something like that, it's basically a swinging motion. And this one, I kind of think of it in my mind that it's just like running a big yo-yo. You know, once you kind of realize which way the end of the yo-yo is going, that's how you know how to start and stop.
Can you walk the dog?
Wouldn't want to walk the dog with this. Those ropes out there out that window, just to give you an example of, well, it may look small to you up here, but those are actually 5 inches in diameter, just under 5 inches in diameter.
That, for me, is the thing on this machine that makes it look immense. Like, I mean, it's sure it's got a massive bucket, but that's almost, like, I have nothing to refer it to.
No.
It's the chain links that are, like, whatever they are, 2 feet across.
Yeah, they're just under 2 feet across. So it is big jewelry. That's the kind of our slag name for all that. That's all our jewelry out there.
Your bling.
Your bling bling, I guess,
That's
if you
it,
want to
man.
call her.
So, Kevin,
Yeah.
can I drive it?
Well, I don't think we'll let you have at her today. Does look like fun, doesn't it?
It does look like fun. Be nice to try.
At the end of the year, or 8,760 hours, these men and women and these machines, not me, will have mined 5.5 million tons of coal. That's enough to provide electricity to 1 million light-leaving-on Westerners.
Ja, welkom in de Bucket Berlin nightclub. Wait for it. Bucket, 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 bucket.
Now, you might not think there'd be earth-moving hobbyists, but you'd be wrong. A few years back, Jim Brennan started bringing his work home. He has what he believes is the world's largest and most accurate working models. Don't call them toys.
I was born on a mine in Jackson's, Pennsylvania, so I grew up with this. Not friends, not humans, okay? Mom, Dad, and this. And of course, my grandfather was electrocuted on a drag line. He was standing on the ground, greasing the roller circle. Lightning hit the boom. The people on board were safe. The people off were safe. He was halfway, so he was killed. So it's in my blood. It's the whole, it's everything. These models were originally built just for the fun of it, hobbies. Now kids, of course, they think it's toys. It's not toys. Just to show you what Eurasia does, watch. I'm moving 2 ton right now. That, what you're looking at is a creep right now. That happens on the big machine, same way. There's nothing wrong with it. This machine is a replica of a Marion 8750 drag line with 420 foot of boom, 4 hoist cables, 4 drag cables, 2 operators' cabs. It weighs just a hair under 2 tons. The details on this are so unbelievable, but most people said that it was a waste of time and money because nobody's going to know. I said, well, there's two people who know. They said, who? I said, me and God. You have to build everything from scratch, literally. I do mean everything. Am I mentally ill? Of course I am. I have to be to do that, right? What I don't have anything to do with are any machines which are not 100% electrical. I don't like diesels, that's just me. But all your big machines are 100% electrical. They almost have to be, really. There's no such thing as a clutch, a brake, a torque converter for monstrous equipment in life.
And in real life, we're not talking about digging a hole in the garage. No, this is about 2,500 acres of land, an area large enough to have important environmental implications. In the new millennium, no mine can strip at will. My wife says I can't either. It's a heavily regulated industry with a specific process to turn the land back to its original state. It's called reclamation, so formal it requires steps. 1. Black gold or subsoil is salvaged from areas not yet mined. 2. Big diggers dig, removing overburden, which is then hauled to an adjacent mined-out cut. 3. Track dozers recontour overburden. 4. Subsoil and topsoil are placed on top of the overburden and it's cultivated, returning the land to the corn and the cows. Giant earth movers destroy, demolish, and rebuild. For the moment, they are the best method we've got for getting at the materials we consume. Don't hate on honeysuckle too. Because when you think about it, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have affordable heat, electricity, or gas, not to mention cars and bling bling. So, unless we're willing to live like pioneers, these guys are around for the duration.